Well, I always wonder what it was like to be with Jesus, to follow him, even before people were following him. I want to follow him before anyone was following him. I want to see what it was like to walk along the Sea of Galilee, looking for fishermen. You know, maybe it was something like this. Beautiful day, windy. He was looking, scanning the horizon for a fisherman, for a recruit. Jesus had just been 40 days, 40 nights in the desert where he was tempted by the devil who wanted to fast track him and give him the weight of power through bowing down to him, through different signs that he could do to win over the people, the crowds, the masses. Jesus resisted, and he took the humble path, the narrow path, the hard way of just going one by one. He went to the north of Israel, and a remote land at the margins to Galilee, and he went to the seashore. And maybe this is kind of what it was like. This is the closest thing I have to the Sea of Galilee, right here where I live. And maybe Jesus was just thinking, you know, actually, I believe the Father was the one who probably showed him the kinds of people that he wanted. You know, fishermen are patient. They've got to get up early and go out and throw down their nets, and it's hard. It's not an easy vocation. And sometimes there's good catches, other times, probably day after day, night after night, they toil in vain. And ministry's like that too. And maybe Jesus knew that he needed people that were hardcore, that were workers. He sees fishermen, and he speaks to them. He says, "Follow me, and I will make you become fishers of people." And they leave their nets. Something about Jesus's call was so compelling, was so powerful, that they didn't resist it. They didn't want to resist it. They wanted to follow him, and they did. And going on a little further, he saw two other fishermen with their father in a boat, and he called them. And they left their boat and their father, and they followed him. Interestingly, in this story, Jesus doesn't seem so concerned about employment, about jobs, which is the concern of many governments. They want to make sure there's employment, and of course, people need work. But here, Jesus, his call involves them leaving their work and joining him on a path of faith, where they don't know where their food's going to come from. So Jesus teaches them. He says, don't worry about what you eat, drink, or put on. Seek first the kingdom and his righteousness, and all these things will be added unto you. So when the call of God comes, when Jesus calls you, don't worry, don't resist. Submit, surrender, step into the adventure. It's a beautiful life.